Mic closer.
Oh, okay. I first heard of Nithya around middle school, right? The way I got to know her is I think she was in like 90% of my classes back then, right? And even though I didn't really get to know her back then very well, I ended up looking up to her a lot, right? She was so unapologetically herself with her punk rock swagger. She just was so confident, and I remember really like looking up to that. I was like, wow, I really wish I could get to know that person better. And that opportunity came when we went to high school. The trend of us being in like 90% of the classes together continued, right? And I remember she just started talking to me out of nowhere in like CS, right? Updating us on like her bowel movements, funnily enough. But yeah, and ever since then, like I've been everywhere with her, right? She drives me places. I wouldn't be nowhere without this woman, okay? Like, thank God. But yeah, I still look up to her a lot, right? And I think she helped me a lot with my own journey, right, socially. And I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, thank you, Nithya. And I hope you go into college. I'm gonna miss you when you go into college, but have fun in uni.
Hi. I've known Nithya since freshman year. Let me just say, she's definitely my ride or die, literally. She's been giving me rides everywhere ever since she could drive. And before she could drive, her dad used to give me rides everywhere. I really appreciate that. One thing I really appreciate about Nithya that no one really mentioned is she will do side quests with you like no matter what it is. I wouldn't have been so involved with anything because she was there with me. Like anything I wanted to do, I always roped her in with me and she would be willing to do everything. So that's why I was in so many clubs, because Nithya was willing to just join anything, everything. I took her everywhere with me. And then she always let me to her house. That was great. I would ride on the bus with her after school and like sneak in and pretend the bus driver didn't see me, and then I would raid her pantry. And her pantry is always stocked with Costco goods, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really like that you can always be yourself around her. You don't have to worry about what you say. Even if you're mean or anything, you can always get along with her afterwards. You can always talk it up. And I really appreciate that. You can be, just like she's unapologetically herself, it motivates you to be unapologetically yourself when you're around her. And I really like her, and thank you, Nithya, for being my friend.
Oh.